Someone asked me what the best method is to replace one specific person from a group of people using a selected reference image. For this example, let's say you have an image with a crowd of people and you want to transform one person into an astronaut. To solve this, we'll use the image editing model, the Flux-Klein Image Edit model, the 9b version. This method works surprisingly well for targeted character replacement because the model can understand both the selected subject and the reference image while keeping the rest of the group intact. In the previous workflow, we had to manually paint the mask area we wanted to edit. But it's 2026, and it's time to make things fully automatic. Here, I included Meta Platform's SAM3 for the masking process. You simply enter the prompt for the object or subject you want to mask, and it will automatically detect it. You can use simple prompts like woman, cup, or table. And if the image is more complex, you can describe the subject in greater detail. For example, if there are two women in the image, you can enter a prompt like woman in yellow dress, so the model selects the correct person automatically. Let's try selecting the man in the purple shirt. So, I enter the prompt, the man in purple shirt, and the mask automatically selects that person. Then I type the woman in green top, and it correctly selects the woman wearing green. Instead of using colors, you can also describe subjects by their position. For example, typing the first man will select the man in the blue shirt, while the second man will select the man in the red shirt because the detection counts subjects from left to right. Here we have the main image. In the prompt, I'll enter, replace the woman in the yellow dress with the character in image 2, and here, in image 2, we have the astronaut reference image. For the mask prompt, we enter the woman in yellow dress. This automatically creates a mask over the woman we want to replace. So now the workflow knows exactly two things. First, which subject to edit, and second, what character to replace her with. Some people may argue that Flux-Klein does not need masking for editing. And yes, technically you can edit without masks, but it's not a very efficient workflow because of pixel drift. If you keep reusing the same image across multiple generations of edits, the image quality gradually degrades until it becomes unusable. Details start shifting, textures soften, faces mutate, and the entire image slowly falls apart. By using masks, you preserve the untouched areas of the image while editing only the selected region. This allows the image to survive through several generations of edits without destroying the overall quality. You can reload the same image, continue editing different subjects, and maintain much more consistency throughout the process. So instead of the image slowly evolving into AI soup after 5 edits, masking keeps the image stable and clean. I've included all the required models in this modified workflow. The original model links are also provided on the side in case you don't know where to download them. This workflow uses only native nodes, so there should be no missing custom node issues. Huge thanks to ComfyUI for adding SAM3 support natively. Next time, we'll also use the native Google Gemma 4 LLM integration. I personally prefer implementing only native nodes in my workflows as much as possible because it keeps everything more stable, portable, and easier for people to install without dependency nightmares. Nothing kills workflow excitement faster than opening a project and being greeted by 47 missing custom nodes. This is just a quick share showing how good Flux-Klein 9b really is. And honestly, combining it with native nodes only makes it extremely useful for real production workflows. I hope you enjoy it. If you want me to drop the download link, let me know in the comments. Although, since this uses only native nodes and is basically just the Klein model combined with SAM nodes, it's simple enough to recreate yourself. But if you still want the workflow download, let me know in the comments. That's all for this one. More workflow experiments coming soon.